Alright, how's it going? My name is FD. Today we're going to be playing Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance, where we last left off. We were fighting, or no, we weren't fighting anyway. We were having this conversation. Yeah, alright, Ashnar. Yes, and inside is a dark god of immeasurable power and cruelty. It once caused a flood so great that all continents, save Tilius, were submerged in a watery tomb. That blue light. You, me, even this very Catholic, we all radiate various forms of chaotic energy, and the dark god is pure chaos. The light you see is now energy calling out to the chaos around us. That is why for some scholars refer to it as the Fire Emblem. That's the name of the game. Go figure. Hey, har har har. Look how terrible this light and the soul and power to bewitch the human soul, you know. It calls to our chaotic impulses like the urge to slaughter every living thing in sight. Do you feel its invasion, the permission to act on any base emotion that resides in your heart, no matter how unspeakable? My report is not finished. Our Patron guard. Yes, Your Highness. Wrap the medallion and place it in the vault. At once. Go on, the report. Of course, yes. As Your Majesty ordered, the Black Knight moves to capture Princess Serenis. At last report, he was on his way to Phoenix's. I see, so he's decided on the princess. He's decided on the princess and not the prince, eh? Did he give any reasons? Yes, Your Highness, it was based on the finding of the Greek scholars. Because the princess was isolated for over 20 years, they feel her magic will be stronger than her brother's. Yet, can the Black Knight outwit the Hawk King of Phoenix's and steal her away? The Hawk King is not away at her side. Plus, as you know, the Black Knight is in possession of war power. If something of his might it has the ability to appear and disappear, well, it may be that he is without equal. But with the dispensation of Your Majesty, of course, I mean... I have to test that someday, but not today. And it's not often that one finds a tool as useful as he. Well spoken, Your Majesty. Now then, Patrine, my dear Patrine, you have made one blunder after another. How will you prove your worth to me? If you wish to remain in my service, you must show me results. Unless you, too, wish to become food of Regina, dear. Your Majesty, I will redouble my efforts. I won't let you down. You can be a general, or you can be dinner. I don't really care which, but do try to show a little inattitude, won't you? Yes, Your Highness, but by your leave. Hold, I forgot one thing. What happened to Enna when the capital fell? According to her report, she escaped. Her current location is unknown. However, this is Enna we're speaking of. She will return to Your Majesty, will she not? Kill her. What? I have no further use for her. Oh, but if it's too much for you to her outright, use her trust and stab her in the back. As you wish. Oh, fuck. Why are they gonna hurt Enna? Don't hurt Enna. She's kind of a... I mean... Is she like in love with the king or something? Like... Oh. Overcoming many hardships, Ike and the company finally arrived in the Dane capital in Navisa. However, much of their dismay, King Ashnar is nowhere to be found. According to the intelligence report, the king is in Crimea's capital of Melir, preparing to wage war against Gallia. In addition, at least half of the Dane army, including its most elite forces, remain unharmed at his side. The Crimean army is again forced to march this time. However, the battlefield will be on their own land. Eagerly awaiting their arrival is the Dane army, more powerful than anything they have faced so far. This fact, coupled with Nasir's act of betrayal, he has filled Ike with oppression and disappointment. Yet it is then, when all hope seems faint, that the unexpected good news arrives. I'm gonna try putting Titania back. Means I have to put away a few characters. Solo! Dane Keep. When are we gonna leave? I hate that place now. General Ike, sir. Reinforcements have arrived from Beginian. Reinforcements? I haven't heard anything about this. Have you, Princess Elisa? No, not a word. Are you sure they're Beginian troops? Yes, they fly Beginian instigating, and there's no doubt of their authority. And the main in command is one of the Beginian's Los Hero, General Zelgias. There's no mistaking him, sir. Allow me to meet with him first. I beg your pardon, are you General Ike? Yeah, I am, and you are... I am Zagias, Earl of Doyle. I have been dispatched from the Begin army with the battle line to support your army. Your assistance is very much appreciated, but this is very unexpected. I understand you're surprised. From Begin's Imperial Senate, decision was made with an unusual haste. I imagine so. I took forever just to get the soldiers I have right now. Well, there's a reason behind the expedited decision. Duke Paresis has returned home. Do you mean Sephirian? Correct. Duke Paresis is also a senior statesman of the Imperial Senate. The Duke returned from his travels and began working immediately to settle pressing affairs of state. First he met with the Apostle, and then he exchanged reports on both foreign and domestic matters. Then they discussed Begining's position and relate to current conflicts and possible courses of action. In less than half a day, they brought the entire Imperial Senate into line and sent us here to you. So you're saying the Beginning has allied itself with Crimea? Is it that? That's exactly. I'm at your service, General Ike. Oh, wow, thank you. Now then, please tell me what you would have my men do. I'm ordered to help you in any way possible. You caught me off guard. I can't think of anything right now. In that case, do I have permission to make camp around the palace and may rest my troops? Yes, please do. That's no problem. Thank you. Please do not hesitate to call us in need of us. We are at your disposal. Why aren't we going for Crimea? Beginning of that was unexpected, wasn't it? It certainly was. Seems the Apostle and Sephiran did the impossible by getting them to us. And for our little army, it's hard to believe that they would go to all this trouble. First we take Dane's capital, and now things are looking up. You're right. Even if we don't receive help from Gallia, we still may be able to defeat Ashnard. That's true. It's like a dream. I have to disagree. Oh, look. Soren's upset again. Who knew? What is it this time? If the Crimean army is not the crux of the Danes' defeat, this war means nothing. What does that have to do with the arrival of these reinforcements? The battalion has just arrived in greater numbers than the one we originally received. Not only that, but all of the soldiers are marching under Begin's name. So, if the reinforcements are responsible for defeating King Dain, what do you think will happen? The achievement would be very victory itself, but will not belong to will belong to the Begin Empire, not Crimea. If that happens, Crimea will be rebuilt however Beginian sees fit, and the Princess Silencia will be a merged figurehead. And then the deeds of the unknown mercenary company will be expertly covered up. We will receive some partial sum of money and be swept under a rug somewhere. Mark my words. Soren, you're being so rude. Sure, the Apostle of all people would never do such a thing. And this General Zagias seems sincere enough to me. Come, Soren, I have the situations like you were described, but whether this is such a case, we've been fortunate to receive this goodwill. Must we always search for such ulterior motives? Yes, we must. Have you forgotten Nasir? It is sort of the naive attitude that allowed him to remain undetected for so long. You people don't seem to get it. We're at war, and all doubts, no matter how small, must be extinguished. If they aren't, we could be ignoring something that will lead to our defeat, or to our death. Let's take Soren's comments under consideration and discuss this at length. We meet in 1 hour. I say we take them back. We tell them to go back. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Rolf Tariona. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond the capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That's all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. I don't have any problem. Okay, Fuck, alright. You know what? No, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna pause this one time, alright? Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this just one last time. I'm gonna show Mist, leveling up. Or changing her class. What the hell? She just... a horse appeared. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Alright, it's time for me to resume. Might have to edit that part out, but at least I'm keeping track of when I stop. Alright. So, you're going to lead the small unit out on the survey mission? Yes, that's the plan. However,